Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Katrina. I live in Alberta, Canada, and yeah, welcome to another video. I am a public accountant by trade, and this time of year the office is very slow, and so it is a random Thursday in October and I have the day off. So I am headed to the barn and I will take you with me. So we got a bit of rain and Diesel is dirty, but only on one side, because if you go, see, it's just one side. On this side, he is clean. Hi, buddy. Okay, so I was starting to groom Diesel for our ride, and yes, I had mentioned he had rolled, and apparently he rolled on something and hurt himself, and so I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it. He's got a huge gash, like this is the middle of his spine right here, and he's got a huge gash along his back, and you can see he's got like, there's like a big bump there too. It like goes all the way to here, this bump. Oh, buddy. Well, I guess he gets some time off. Lovely. Okay, so I am back in the house now, and so as you guys could see from the prior clips, I went and I brushed Diesel. I was really excited to ride, and when I was brushing him on his left side, I noticed he was kind of like flinching when I was brushing over his spine, and then when I went over to his right side, I saw what the situation was. So he has maybe like an inch off of his spine on the right side of his spine. He's got probably a 2-inch, I wouldn't call it a gash, but it is like an open wound. So I put polysporin on that. He also has like a welt that's probably like this long, 45 degrees coming off of that scratch. And then there's another, it's not a scratch, but there's a spot where the hair is missing on his barrel, and it's about 2 inches long. So I am trying to figure out what happened. Junior, my other gelding, has been beating up a little bit on Diesel. They don't 100% get along, but whatever. And Junior's kind of like, Diesel has a few nicks and stuff, I'm assuming from Junior. I don't know how else he would get them on his body. But this wound, this whole situation, it doesn't look like it's from Junior. It honestly looks like something fell on him. And I can't figure out if that's even possible. The only thing that's like overhead of them is they have a shelter, a run-in shelter. There's nothing in it that could have fallen. So my other thought was maybe something like he rolled on something. And I kind of looked around, like there's some dirt patches and stuff, and I could see where they had rolled. So I was kind of looking around there to see if maybe there's something, but I have no idea how this happened is what I'm trying to say. And so yeah, he is sore. Like I said, like when I was running my hand just gently along it, he was like, you know, making movements that it hurt. And it is very disappointing. Like it would be disappointing regardless, but Diesel also got his feet trimmed by the farrier on last Saturday. It is now Thursday, and I got the farrier to take off Diesel's shoes during that trim. So Diesel is barefoot right now, and ever since that trim, Diesel has been tender. So for the days since then, I've been taking it easy with our rides. I gave him Tuesday off just because he was tender. When I went out there today, I was really excited because he wasn't tender. I was like, okay, we can finally get some stuff done. And then there's that. And on top of that, today is a very nice day. Like it's kind of windy, but it is a nice day. It's nice and sunny, nice and warm. And looking at the forecast, we're kind of like, there's like maybe one more day of this nice fall weather before we go into not so nice fall weather where it's going to be cooler and potentially rainy or even snowy. So I really wanted to capitalize on these last few nice days, but there's no way I can ride Diesel with that situation. It just would not work. Even if he did put up with it, I cannot in good conscience make him work when he's in pain. That is not fair at all. So he will be getting time off. I will see in a few days if he's traveling okay. I could potentially do some groundwork with him, but definitely no riding until that is completely healed. Which, as I said in an earlier clip, I'm really slow at work right now, so I'm likely going to have 1 to 2 days off a week. Like I'll probably have tomorrow off again as well, just because we're slow at the office. And I do horse things in my spare time, and so if I can't ride Diesel, it's mentally hard for me because I want to get things done with him before winter. I have the spare time and now I can't. So that means Junior, Mr. Retiree, is going to have to put up with me for the next little while until Diesel is back up and running. Ever since I bought Diesel back in May, Junior's kind of he's been retired. I honestly don't know the last time I rode him, but I think just for my own sanity, I'm going to ride him a bit. I won't ride him hard. He can't handle being rode hard, but just go for some rides on him, give him a bit of extra attention while Diesel heals up. I will give you guys daily updates here, just showing you the healing process. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. I'm not calling the vet at this point because, like I said, it's like a minor scratch and what looks like a welt at this point. So if it doesn't get better, yes, I will definitely call my vet, but for right now, I don't think calling the vet is really warranted. So just keep Diesel in your prayers, and like I said, I will keep you guys updated here on how he heals up. So it's the day after Diesel hurt himself, and I was at work all day, so when I fed him this morning, he had his blanket on and it was really dark, so I haven't seen what his back looks like yet. They're just eating their supper now, so I'll show you guys here what it looks like. So that's where the scratch is, and you can see Like that's where the welt was. Now it almost looks like it's smooth. Like it looks like there's an indent there, but it is completely smooth. He's got a piece of missing hair there from where it looks like whatever scratched here also scratched here because it's the exact same length. But yeah, the welt is completely gone. He just has, I feel like it looks deeper than it actually is. So I'll put polysporin on there again. He is, like when I put pressure, I'm not going to do it now, but when I put pressure along there, he is sensitive, but yeah, it looks so weird. I promise it's flat. It is flat there where that welt was. So it's very strange. What did you do, buddy? What did you do? So the plan right now, I think, is to give him, today is Friday, so he had yesterday off, obviously, give him today off, Saturday, Sunday, and kind of revisit things on Monday, I guess. We'll see. Like I said, I felt his spine, because obviously that's very close to his spine, and his spine seems fine. So like I said, no need to call the vet, I don't think. It's just polysporin and just some time off. I was gonna ride Junior, but we'll just leave them be. They can just be horses for a few days. Diesel can have some well-deserved time off, and yeah, that's the progress update for day 2 of this healing journey. And yeah, stay tuned for what happens next, I guess. All right, folks. Another day of this Diesel injured fiasco. I have not taken his blanket off yet today. It is 4 in the afternoon. Again, same sort of situation. It was dark when I fed him this morning and he had his blanket on. Went and did some stuff today. Now I'm here to give them supper. We're going to take off the blanket and see what we're looking like today. Hopefully it is better. Okay. So we've got a fairly consistent situation with yesterday, but he's not as sensitive today. Like I rubbed my hand directly along his spine. He doesn't flinch with that. It's just his little owie that he's got there. So we'll keep putting polysporin on it, and I think we'll be okay. But like I said, he'll get the rest of the weekend off for sure. So I am now headed to the barn, and I did groundwork with Diesel yesterday. He did really good. His injury, or whatever you want to call it, is getting better. So I am going to put a saddle on him today. I will do groundwork with the saddle on just to see how he reacts to it, and if it's all good, I will try and ride him today. It's so beautiful out, and I just want to take the opportunity while it's still nice to ride. But again, I'm not wanting to force this process. If he's ouchy, I am in no way getting on his back. Like, he is the one leading the way on this, so wish me luck. Okay, so far so good. We have the saddle on Mr. Diesel. I ran my hand over his injury before I put the saddle on, and he didn't flinch at all, so that's great. We'll do some groundwork just to test things out, and then we'll kind of assess from there on whether I'm going to actually get in the saddle today. Okay, so I put the saddle on Diesel this afternoon, and he seemed okay with that, but when I started doing groundwork, got him moving at a jog just on a lunge line, you could tell it wasn't quite right, that it was ouchy. It was like he was moving, like wearing a sweater that was too tight, that was just uncomfortable. And so what I think was happening was, as he was moving, the saddle was just rubbing on where he has that scratch. So no riding today. I just hand walked him out in the pasture for a bit, and now he's eating his supper. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to wait a few more days yet until that scratch is more healed, like pretty much healed, which I don't think that would take more than a week. I've been doctoring it up every day since this all happened, so yeah, hopefully it'll heal up quick. And Junior just tried to bite me. Cut it out. So we will just do that for the next few days, and then hopefully, today's Tuesday, hopefully by the weekend I can get back in the saddle. That would be nice while it's still nice here in the fall. But I think I am going to wrap up the vlog here. I think it's going to be long enough, and I'm kind of sick of filming these updates already, because it is just making me sad that I can't ride my horse and film the content that I really want to be filming. So we will leave it here, and yeah, we will see you guys in the next one.